Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we are doing a full body flow, so find some space to move and let's get started. So we will begin today in a nice comfy seat, and maybe we can rest our hands or fingertips just on the ground beside us. You can lightly press into your fingertips. Bring some length into your spine. You can go ahead and close your eyes. Just let your elbows bend a little bit if your arms are long enough. But letting the shoulders fall away from your ears and still lightly pressing your fingertips into the ground. Just notice your glutes, your feet, any parts of you that are touching the ground. And maybe press everything down. To lengthen your spine more, to lift your chest up. And also taking a moment here to scan your body. How are you feeling so far today? Can we take a slower breath in, filling up with as much air as you can, and let it go. Now take another slow breath in and start to reach your right arm out and up and over. You can walk your left fingertips away, but then push into them. Find a nice big side stretch. Maybe lift your chin up and maybe turn your chin down. And then using an inhale to come back through center, rest your fingertips again, re-lengthen through your spine, and take another big inhale as the left arm reaches out, up, over. Walk your right fingertips away and then push into them. Stretch. Maybe lift the chin up. Maybe turn the chin down. And then using an inhale to come back all the way to center, and your hands can land on the knees this time. You can start to open your eyes if you'd like, but lift the shoulders all the way up towards your ears and then roll them back and down. Do that again. Just another slow, big shoulder roll. And one more time. So good. Let's start to move to tabletop onto our hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide. Maybe give your hips a little sway side to side too. And then take an inhale as you drop your belly. Lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale as you drop back down, arching through your back. And exhale as you round. Squeeze your belly button up and in. Take another inhale as you drop it down. Lift the chest and exhale as you round your spine. Nice. You guys come back to a nice flat back. Give your hips a gentle sway side to side too. Maybe replant your hands, spreading your fingers nice and wide. Tuck your toes under and lift on up to downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet as you push into the ground. Take a slow breath in and out. And then using an inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, walk all the way up to the top of your mat. Taking an inhale for a half lift. As you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up. And exhale, lowering your arms down. A shoulder roll if you want one. Inhale as you reach up, and exhale as you fold. Take an inhale to lift halfway up. And as you exhale, folding forwards. Now we're going to plant our hands and step our left foot back a little bit, dropping the heel down and then coming all the way up to standing. So our pyramid stance. hips. You can adjust your feet if you need so you're balanced, but taking just another inhale to stand tall. And then as you exhale, we're going to tip forward. So push into your feet, both of them. Fold as much as you'd like to fold. Take a breath here. And then using an inhale, you can come all the way back up to standing. Bring your back foot up. Roll your shoulders back and down 2. And inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale to fold down, where we can plant our hands and take our right foot back a little bit. Drop the heel down. Using an inhale to stand. Adjust your feet if you're feeling a little wobbly, but take another inhale. And as you exhale, you can fold forwards again. Any amount. Take another breath before you use an inhale to come all the way back up to standing. Bring your back foot to the top. A shoulder roll if you want one. And inhale to reach up. As you exhale, folding forwards, take an inhale to lift halfway and exhale to fold down. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Reach on up and exhale, lower your arms. Awesome, you guys. One more shoulder roll if you want it. Inhale as you reach up and exhale to fold forwards. Take an inhale to lift halfway and exhale to fold. And this time we're going to pause for a moment in our forward fold, and you could hold your elbows. You could sway a little, but just let your head be as heavy as it can be. Maybe lightly tucking your chin towards your collarbone. And create some space in the low back. You can let your chest be closer to the ground than your hips. But taking just another breath or 2. And if you're holding your elbows, you can let your hands fall back towards the ground, bend the knees a little more, and inhale into your half lift. As you exhale, fold, plant your hands down and step all the way back to downward facing dog. Push into your hands more, maybe pedaling your feet too. And then scoot your feet together nice and close. Take an inhale to lift your right foot, maybe opening it up, bending your knee. Maybe gazing over towards the right side. Stay for an inhale, and as you exhale, bring your foot down and switch. Inhale your left foot up, any amount. Maybe bending the knee, taking a peek to the left side too. But pushing into your hands. Stay for an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left foot to the ground. Take an inhale to gaze forwards. And as you exhale, walk on up all the way to the top of your mat. Taking an inhale for a half lift. As you exhale, folding forwards. Inhale to come all the way up. Reach up and exhale. Lower your arms down to your sides. Nice, you guys. We're going to stay standing and we're going to move our feet about mat width apart, maybe a little bit closer together, but point your toes forwards. Your hands can be on your hips, or you can cross your right arm over top of the left one. We are going to fold. So you'll realize right away if your feet are a little too wide, because we might bring our fingertips to the outer edge of our legs, crossing our arms, folding forward. Maybe you want to go even wider with your feet. But let your head be heavy. Lightly tuck your chin towards your collarbone. Feel the length through your legs. Maybe a stretch through your arm. And if you're crossing your arms right now, we are going to switch. So if you need to come back up to standing to do that, you can. Or if you can just stay in your forward fold and bring your bottom arm on top. A few more breaths, folding forward. And if you're crossing your arms right now, you might uncross them and just let your arms dangle down. Bring your hands towards the ground. Let's all bend our knees a little bit though, and then you can inhale into a half lift. Just leave your feet as wide as they are and exhale to fold forwards. Now we're going to plant our hands and we're going to step all the way back to downward facing dog. So now you can bring your feet in to be about hip width apart if they weren't already there. Push into your hands, send your hips higher, take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring your knees down. Cross your ankles and have a seat. Bringing your legs in front of you. You can give your knees a hug or a squeeze. We'll be sending our right leg out long and the left foot to the inner thigh. You can point your toes up. You can take an inhale to sit taller. If you'd like to fold forwards, you can fold forwards here. Stretch your hamstring. Again. And if you want to do a side stretch, lift back up. Bring your right fingertips to the ground beside you, still facing forwards. Left arm. Inhale. Reach out, up, and over. Move your right fingertips further away so you can push into them. And maybe lifting your chin up. And maybe turning your chin down. And then letting an inhale lift you back up. So you can stay in that forward fold should you still be there. Or you can start to turn your chest more and more towards the left and try to plant your left palm, not just the fingertips, but the palm behind you. Taking an inhale to lift your hips up if you'd like. Nice big reach, stretch, maybe lift the chin up, maybe turn the chin down. Stay for an inhale, and then as you exhale, let your hips slowly, slowly lower. You can send your left leg out and bring your right foot in. Point your toes up. Sit tall, lengthen your spine. Maybe sneak in a forward fold. Maybe this is where you stay. But if you want a side stretch, lift on up. Plant the left fingertips just right beside you. Continue to face forwards. Big inhale though as the right arm reaches out, up, over. You can walk your left fingertips away and then push into them. Find that stretch and maybe lift the chin up. And maybe turn the chin down. Using an inhale, you can come all the way back through center and maybe turn your chest to the right and bring your right palm to the ground. Inhale as you lift the hips, reach and stretch, and maybe try to lift your chin up higher, and then turn it down, and stay for an inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hips all the way to the ground, facing forwards again, and you can bring both of your knees in and together. You can rock, sway side to side. And then we're going to lean back a little bit. I don't know when I'm going to stop loving this twist. If you can lean back and keep your spine nice and strong, so use your core to keep your spine long. Start to turn your chest to the right. Maybe the left arm can cross over top of the knees. Plant your fingertips or your right palm and push into that hand. So we're leaning back, but the spine is still long. You can take a peek behind you. And then using an inhale and some core strength to turn, face forwards, and then go to the other side. Plant the left hand or fingertips. Maybe your arm is crossing over top of the knees. Maybe you're looking behind you. I think this feels just so, so good. Use an inhale and your core to turn back to face forwards and then start to round and lower yourself down onto your back. Once you're laying down, you can hug your knees in. You can rock side to side. Massage your back against the ground. We will be finding a figure 4 shape with our legs though, so the left foot can find the top of the right quad. You can have your right foot on the ground or you can lift it up. hugging the legs towards the chest. Take another breath on this side, and then you can switch however you need to switch. Right foot, finding that left quad though. Just taking this time to slow down. Enjoy the stretch. Take another breath here, and then you can start to unwind your legs. Bringing your feet to the ground when you're ready. And maybe your knees will fall wide, making a diamond shape with your legs. Relax. Notice your breath. Allow your body to get heavier against the ground. Maybe you'll start to send your legs out long and wide. And scan your body one last time. Just giving yourself the opportunity to stay here. Softening. Relaxing. Also being still. As always, I encourage you, stay here. Stay here in Shavasana for as long as you have time for today. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, namaste.